Well, good morning, men, and welcome to day number 28 of the 30-day prayer challenge. I just really believe that God has something powerful for you. He wants to remind you of the importance of prayer. And as you make this time with Jesus a habit in your life, it's literally going to transform everything about who you are. I have a particular person that I like to read. I've got a lot of authors that I follow, but one particular man, his name is John Ramirez, and I want to give you a quote from one of his books because it really bears into what we've been talking about. He said this. He said, "The man who prays will accomplish more in a year than others will in a lifetime." Man, what a powerful statement. Did you hear that? Let me say it one more time. The man who prays will accomplish more in a year than others will in a lifetime. Why is that? Why would he make such a dramatic statement? It's because the man who prays is literally moved light years ahead of those that don't or that try to do it on their own. God's setups come to those who pray. Opportunities and windows come to those who pray. Blessings and favor come to those who pray. The God who is for you connects with you when you pray. And if you want to fast track the things of your spiritual life, listen, and don't misunderstand me, you can't fast track character. You can't fast track relationships. But if you want to fast track into the things of God, what he has planned for your life and what he's trying to do in your life, the surest way that I know is to become a man of prayer that truly seeks the Lord. The Bible says in Luke 11:9, "So I say to you, ask and it will be given you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be opened unto you." God promises us the blessing that comes from asking and seeking and knocking. He promises us that he will answer our prayer. There's another parable about a person who went to their friend late in the night, and their friend was already in bed and they had no food, but this friend came knocking late in the night and said, "Hey, I need some loaves of bread." And you know what? Their persistence. At first, the friend said, "No, I can't do that. I can't give you that right now. The hour's too late." But they continued to knock and ask, and their persistence paid off. The friend rose and gave them everything that they needed. And my friend, right now, you serve a God who has everything you need in the very palm of his hand. All you have to do is begin to ask, seek, and knock and be persistent in it. Don't let up. Don't quit. Don't give in to the lies of the enemy. Again, I'm going to say to you, the man who prays will accomplish more in a year than others will in a lifetime. So here's my reflection question for you today. What would happen if you really made persistence in prayer one of the hallmarks of your life? What would happen? Would you move forward faster? Would you take more time in the presence of the Lord? Would you sense his presence more? What about clarity and discernment? Do you think you'd have more clarity, discernment, or even wisdom? I do. It all comes through prayer and it comes through time in the Lord. If you want to fast track forward into the things of God in this season of your life, we don't have time is non-renewable. We need to give everything we have to Jesus. If you want to fast track forward, spend your time in prayer with God. If you haven't had your 10 minutes today, go take it and just believe the Lord for mighty, mighty things in your life. And we'll see you in the next video.